It's like
Alright, so good. Exo's outside, Endo's inside. So how confident are you with vertebrate, invertebrates, Endo, Exo? Man, Eli, what are you feeding those rabbits? It's huge.
What rabbits?
The rabbit.
Yeah, Eli, they're huge.
You just blocked your head.
You feed them too much, bro.
They didn't explode.
It looks like the IO rabbit, except... Yeah, bro, and then you can make rabbits too.
I like soup, not stew.
Alright, so we're gonna move on to some of the weathering, so geology, and erosion and deposition, which you guys will go over quite a bit next year too. But so we're gonna look at Utah and the hoodoos of Bryce Canyon. So this is over in Utah. So we can look at Bryce Canyon National Park and how they have some geological features called hoodoos. So hoodoos are tall, skinny spires of rock that are often described as having a totem pole-like shape. The width changes as they rise, unlike spires that get skinnier as they get taller. And then where can you find them? Are commonly found in the high plateaus regions of the Colorado Plateau and in the Badlands regions of northern Great Plains. So that's going to be Utah, Colorado, South Dakota. They're most abundant at Bryce Canyon National Park. At Bryce, hoodoos can range in height from an average human height to a building over 10 stories tall, so they can be huge. So look at Bryce Canyon National Park and the hoodoos.
Oh, it's like I'm walking in it.
It looks like I'm about to fall off a cliff.
Hey, you got a code?
I'm eating a honey bun. I see people.
Where people?
There are all the minerals in the soil too.
Look behind you and you can see people walking up the mountain or hill, whatever it is.
Plateau.
Guys, look at my puppies.
Mites.
I have my dogs with me.
Are they stalactites or stalagmites?
Neither one. Those are in caves. These aren't formed in caves.
Like stalactites or whatever it is.
Stalactites and stalagmites are formed in caves. One comes from the ground up, and the other one goes from the top to the bottom. But it needs the calcium in the water to create those. You don't have the calcium here.
I climbed that hill one day.
All right, so there's one view. Here is another view of it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna climb Mountain Dew one day.
That's complicated.
So you've been there?
So we're basically just standing on a bunch of cliffs.
I was just
It
joking.
looks like.
Yeah, I've been there. It's the top of a mountain that's flat, so a plateau.
There's an A on the floor.
I mean, I would go there.
What?
I saw some people.
From here.
Yeah, there's an A under us.
Well, why is there an A on the ground?
Sir looks like a rapper when he has his hat like that.
Maybe it looks like string or something they put together. 2013. Maybe it's
You can see 2013 on it.
yeah.
If you really look close, it was animated on there. It is not string or anything.
Okay.
There's nothing on the
No,
ground.
the cave made it. The cave
It's
made
digital.
that. No, it's not.
Yes, it is because it's not bending at all with the rock underneath it.
It's not digital.
It's completely flat. It is
Somebody had
digital.
an A on their shoe, and while the concrete was not hard, they stepped in the concrete.
It's not concrete, it's just rocks.
I know.
Alright.
Still, they stepped in it with an A on it.
15 seconds.
If you look close, there's rocks.
I can't see closely.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
And there's peoples.
I already saw the people.
Oh, there is one more. Sorry, I did one more.
Peoples.
Is there still
Bill Edwards.
It's a storm here, and that's where it gets the Badlands names out of South Dakota. All the storms that come over.
I didn't know you could zoom in.
where are the peoples at, Mr. Gray?
What happened?
Where are the
Where are
peoples?
at?
They are gone this one. They're down in. You're in the canyon this time, so you're not at the top walking area.
I see them. They're at the top of the canyon. Dude,
Where
you know
else
you
do-
can zoom in.
Wait, what's that dead body?
There's no dead body.
Yes, there is. Darn it.
Mr. Gray, I was looking at a bear.
Voodoos.
That's me and Mr. Gray. That's just me.
All right. So how do you think those were created? What do you think happened?
What are hoodoos?
Those are those rock formations.
I
I really don't know, man.
So what would it be?
Water.
Type it in. Rain has something to do with it. Erosion is after the sediment is moved, so we're actually talking about weathering here.
It's not letting me type.
What's about rock and limestone? It's not really limestone, it's other stuff, but it's softer rock.
Grant has a ring on. He's married. Oh no, that's not. Darn it, that's his.
Does anyone remember the two type of weathering though? What type of weathering do you think?
Rain and acid rain.
Those can be two different examples of them.
Yeah.
What's the type of weathering? And there's weathering agents. So what weathering agents do you think are doing this?
I'm gonna like everybody's picture.
Oh yeah, mine's just like trending.
Eli, yours is the one with 6 likes.
7 likes. Oh,
7. Oh
Guys,
yeah. Oh shit.
physical weathering and chemical weathering are the two types. So acid rain would be the chemical weathering. Physical weathering would be the
someone
rock
disliked mine.
broken by ice or snow.
I like yours, Eli.
Someone disliked mine again.
Alright, Noah, read weathering.
The breaking down or disintegration of substances such as rock and minerals by physical, chemical, or biological processes.
Can I read erosion?
Would be water just moving it. Chemical would be the acid rain going with it. And biological would be roots breaking it apart.
Can I
Erosion.
read erosion?
Yep, Eli, go.
Erosion. The movement of sediment or soil from one location to another by means of water, ice, or wind. I said
Alright, so wind play a role, but water was the main agent. And deposition and Sawyer.
Deposition.
Yep.
When particles carried by weather, ice, or wind are deposed, dropped in another location.
Alright, so water and deposited. So deposition, deposited. Physical weathering. Treasure, top paragraph.
Really? Do I have to?
Alright, do the top sentence.
yes.
Physical weathering is broken down of rocks into solids, soils by force of nature. This process is called by changing changes in temperature, the effects of wind, rain, waves, and freezing, thawing. The pictures below share several ways that this type of weathering can occur. Do I have to read more?
Nope. Temperature changes.
Okay.
If a rock is heated and cooled many times, cracks form and pieces of rock fall away. When the rock is heated, it expands, and when it cools, it contracts. Freeze thaw, so water expands, the water freezes in the ice, and then it gets bigger as it expands and makes cracks in the sediment. And then waves, rain, and the wave agents playing here. It causes the sediment to move to a different location. So then chemical weathering, we're talking about the acid rain, causing it to oxidize with the rust, like different red colors a lot of times. And they can break down statues. And then also carbon dioxide can interact and break it down as well. So a quick little video on weathering deposition.
This is not a not secure website.
Yeah. Not secure. It won't play. Wait. There it goes.
By the end of this wet season, much of the spillway is eroded away. The spillway, where reservoir water is released during rain events, is no longer a smooth track. Water is a very powerful force. In erosion, shape and reshape the surface of the earth, and it's over time they might form a canyon, create an island, make way down a mountain. They're not the same, but they're often confused. One wears down.
I made it to the slowest speed.
There's two types, mechanical and chemical.
How did you? Oh, hold on. The slowest. Dude, I'm gonna make it to the fastest speed.
What they look like, mechanical, also known as physical.
That's not. It's not the. It's not speed. It's slowest. And then the gaps freeze. I knew it.
Some particles of sediment off a grind on another. The rock, it's called abrasion. All of this results in crazy rock formation. But with chemical rock composition, chemical reactions, rainwater, carbon dioxide, oxygen too, that's right. These changes create shapes. Our planet breaks down rocks, moves, granite, weathering, and erosion changes, create shapes and reshapes the landforms found on our planet. Might be slow, but it's dynamic.
Turn it off.
And erosion. Yeah. What about erosion?
Eli, is that you?
All right, about 5 seconds.
What? No. Treasure, it was me.
This is scary. That was scary.
Stop. That was terrible. I can't even hear myself talking.
Reading my beauty magazine.
Oh my god. Why do you have that?
Cross-stretching is how they're
Because
formed.
it's Lady Gaga.
Cracks and rocks.
Nice. Okay.
And then the rain also slightly acidic, so it does have some of that acid rain that's gonna break it down. So there's the ice wedging. This is how it happens. Water gets in there, it
We've learned this in second grade.
freezes and breaks. Some of you guys have, not all of you. All right, so that's it for today's lesson. Monday, Mr. Williams is going to try to do one on Kuwait. There's a math quiz this week and a science test next week on your pod. Any questions? Any concerns?
No, sir.
All right, then you are good. You can leave. Talk to you next week. I'll have new times next week and when we're going to
I'm
meet.
gonna be the last one here.
No, I'm gonna be the
Yeah.
Oh,
last
wanna
one
bet?
here.
I'll stay
Yeah,
here till the
so
end.
I'll
Hey,
stay
Bowen, wanna play
here
some
for
Minecraft?
lunch.
Tomorrow morning.
Bowen, I'm mute
Eli,
your mic.
how
Wanna
did
play some Minecraft?
Mr. Grace, you should just leave.
I'm going to leave in a
Let's
second anyway because I have a meeting at 10:30 with the other class.
Sawyer, you look like a rapper.
No, Nate, it's not for a grade. It's just for fun. The flip grade's only for fun.
Eli. Wait, what?
Dude, somebody left a chair out in the middle of nowhere.
Who left their
I
chair?
mean, my Lady Gaga magazine.
Is Lady
I want you
Gaga.
to be
Yes,
loved,
I hate with Air Force stuff.
Okay, I gotta go.
Yeah, sorry, Larry. My phone doesn't work.
Eli wins.
I want you to
Ah,
be
Lara, you're making